Alright, this is the second race of the 2005 Piston Cup season. Now, this video will cover the racers who qualified. Now, before we do that though, in practice, Krusty Roeder, Ruby Easy Oaks, and Johnny Clarkson were all wrecked out and will miss this race, and this is because of John Hicks, who will be suspended for this race and next race because of what he did. Now, onto the starting grid. Greg Candyman will start at pole position with Strip Weathers to his outside. Row 2 has Ryan Newcar and Elliot Draftler, who's improved a lot compared to his starting position last race. Row 3 has Greg Beeble and Lucas 95. Row 4 sees Lucas's friends, the two Sonics, Sonic OMT on the inside and EXE on the outside. Both are rookies this season. Row 5 has two more rookies, Lightning McQueen at the number 95 and Kyle Busch-Tire, seeming to start in the same rows as number 5. Row 6 has Claude Scruggs, who is back after his terrible performance in qualifying last race, and Travis Strathmill, making his second start in the number 77. Row 7 has the number 17, Matt Karseth, the last car to finish on the lead lap last race, and Casey Corner, hoping not to get wrecked. Row 8 has Jeff Gorvette, who started in row 9 on the last race, and Joe Brake-Check to his outside. I will start in row 9 with Kurt Busch-Tire, the older brother of rookie Kyle Busch-Tire. In row 10, there's Dale Carr and Ken Schrader, two rookies from 1988. And both managed to beat out Chick Hicks, who only starts in row 11 with Casey Years to his outside. Row 12 has Chuck Armstrong and his teammate Justin Powerwheel, another car who failed to qualify last race. In row 13, there's Ruby Nightcar, who hasn't had a good start of the season, but hopefully she can improve since Kyle Traxon isn't here. And Scott Rims, the other Valvoline car who failed to qualify last race as well, will start on her outside. Row 14 has Mark Carton, who used to be sponsored by Valvoline, to the outside of his teammate Carl Edwards, another rookie. I forgot to write the S in his last name, by the way. In row 15, however, there's Rusty Wheelhouse and Jamie McCarry. Row 16 has Tony Gasper and Jeff Burton, two orange cars with some black and white. In row 17, there's Sterling Carlin and Jeremy Carfield, starting 10 rows behind his teammate Casey Corner. In row 18, there's Harvey Traxon, whose son Kyle is suspended, and Kevin Shiftwright to his outside. Row 19 has Dave Laney making his second start in a row, and Ernie Gearson to his outside. Row 20 has Dale Earnhardt Jr. all the way back in 39th, and Ricky Sludd to his outside. In row 21, there's Bobby Cobani and Brian Vickars, who also did quite badly in practice. In row 22, we have Murray Clutchburn and Michael Cartrip. Both are trying to break their winless streak. Michael Cartrip has had a bad qualification start to this race compared to last race, where he started in row 5. I think it was row 5. But row 23 has Hall Ingis, who was also very slow in qualifying, and Dirksen D'Agostino, also making his first start this season. In row 24, there's Kevin Carvick, who was absolutely terrible in qualifying, and Mark Birdley, also making his first start this season. And starting in row 25 at the back is Misty Motocross, who's back, and Eugene Carvereski, starting in dead last. But he managed to beat Billy Oilchanger, who somehow failed to qualify this race, alongside these other 19 cars. Bacon Axler also failed to qualify. Riley's in the same position he was last race. And Scott Windows, boy, this is sad. He started in row 9 last race with Jeff Gorvette, but he's not been doing well in qualifying for the Las Vegas 400. And there's also Frank Oilman, who tried qualifying after Krusty Roeder's crash. And there's also the Leadfoots.